Sick Truck Rescue. Jamie's all stressed out because she's getting ready to go take a test. She's been studying for it for how long? Long time.
Not really, as long as I could have been.
She always gets so freaked out before her tests, but she always does good.
Yeah, now it's on video and watch me not do good.
You'll do good.
What if I freak out and then I'm like, got all the
You won't
answers jumbled
freak
in my
out.
head?
You'll be fine. Anyway, to take Jamie's mind off of the matter of her test that's at 1:30, you got an hour and a half before you have to be there, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to try to get in early.
It's a pretty hard test. I've seen her study material. It's that tall, and it's not little books, it's big books. So, but she does good on her tests. She's a good little study girl. Anyway, I wanted to share, well, first of all, Lou's back in the hospital again, and he's been hospitalized since October. He's had 4 hip replacements on the same hip. He keeps getting infected. The other night, my mom sent me a text saying Lou's being taken to the emergency room, and it didn't sound real good to me. And so I called down to the hospital because it was nighttime when I got the message, and nobody was going to visit him that night, and I know he can only have 1 visitor per day in the hospital he's in. So I called down there and I said, hey, if I get there before midnight, can I see Lou? And they were, sure, yeah, and it won't count towards a visit the next day. So then my mom could go see him the next day. So I did my own little version of Whistling Diesel, and no, I didn't. But I got there quick, right? I got there before midnight, and I asked them if I could see him, and they said no, because I'm not a family member. So went over to my mom's house, which is right by that hospital, went to sleep. And I woke up in the morning, and my mom had left me some notes saying that you can go see Lou today because I've got to work till late and I'm not going to be able to see him. So so I went back to the hospital after putting in a new light fixture for my mom. It looks pretty good. Jamie saw it. Anyway, went back to the hospital, go in, and they said that I can't see him because he already has 2 designated visitors and I'm not one of them. And so I don't know where they got that information or whatever, but so I didn't get to see him. And then today, anyway, so prayers for Lou, please. I'll go see him when I can go see him, where I can go see him, but if I can't go see him, I can't go see him. Nothing I can do about that. Anyway, prayers for Lou, please. And now I get home last night and I hadn't had time to check my email, and I got an email the night that I was going to visit Lou from Kermit. Kermit's a fellow that I talked to for like an hour on the phone a month ago, and he said that he wanted to come up and help me with my building, and I said, oh, that's great and thank you so much, but you don't have to do that. And he said, no, Rick, I need to do this. And I said, well, you know, let's wait until like May and talk about this, because in Oregon, when they say April showers bring May flowers, they mean there's going to be showers all through April. April uses every bit of that to bring the May flowers, which means it's always raining in April. And we're supposed to get, what do they call it? The weatherman calls it a soaker tomorrow. So my help
We haven't had any in April.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be great because I just started getting caught up on my mowing and everything's going to go whoosh, like that. Anyway, Kermit's down at the gate. So Kermit called me this morning while I was trying to catch up on my emails, and he said, hey, I'm an hour from your place. And I think Kermit's from like Colorado or someplace ridiculously far, which is why I told, and he sounds very old. I'm sorry. Maybe he's, I don't know his exact age, but he sounds pretty up there in years to me. And so he's down at the gate now. I just got out of the shower. He called me 4 times while I was in the shower. When he called me an hour ago and said, I'm an hour away from your house, I said, shouldn't we have talked about this? And he said, well, I left you a message, meaning an email that I hadn't checked, and decided he'd just take off and come down here. I said, do you have any family in the area? Because, you know, I was concerned about this guy being out here during the soaker. Anyway, he said he had family in Boise. I said, you might want to go see them. No, I need to come and do this. So Kermit's down at the gate. I'm going to go get Kermit. And I have 3 orders that I have to get out, parts orders that I have to get out today. So if Kermit's hanging around today, he's probably going to be running that thing right there while you guys watch me work. And Jamie, pray for Jamie for her test, although by the time you see this, she will have already passed it. And no pressure, baby. You'll do fine. You're a good studier. She's pretty diligent. And this test is for what, honey?
Level 1 water distribution.
Level 1 water distribution, which is a hard one. And I believe after she passes this one, she gets kind of elevated up a little bit in rank, huh?
Then I become utility 2.
Utility 2, which is better than
Utility 1.
But not as good as
Utility 3 or 4.
Anyway, Jamie, what'd you say? You drank a whole pot of coffee this morning?
That's just at work. On top of how many cups I have before I go to work.
Her boss sent her home to me because she was driving him nuts.
Studying.
She gets very anxious before her tests. You look very nice today.
No.
Oh, you're beautiful.
The guys are making fun of my hair. What the?
I love your hair.
Did you do
like
your
that.
hair? Did you cut it all
love
off? I'm like, no. It's all broke
love her
off.
hair
And they're
like
like, well,
that.
stop wearing hats to work. I'm like, I have to wear hats to work because my hair looks like this. I'm like, that's what the dreadlocks are going to fix.
Jamie wants
I'm
to get
getting dreadlocks. You all just wait and see.
My mom said, she told my mom that, and my mom said, no. And you know what? I kind of bailed on Jamie because I let Jamie do whatever she wants. You didn't tell me about the neck tattoo,
Yeah, I did.
though. No.
The picture,
You
yes.
said I have tons of real estate that I want to cover.
The picture that you drew of Jesus with the thorns around his head, I wanted to put right here.
Anyway, so Jamie told Mom about the dreadlocks, and my mom's like, no! And when my mom gets that look on her face and says no, you just want to back up a little bit because she's fast.
I mean, I'll sacrifice the tattoos.
Mom bapped you one time.
But I'm doing this to my hair.
Anyway, so I bailed on Jamie. My mom was like, absolutely not. And I was like, I didn't say anything, but I just did a lot of talking with my face like,
The dreads can come out.
Anyway, good luck on your test today. I love you. Well, I'm going to go get Kermit from the gate. He's been down there a while. I got to establish some boundaries with Kermit. And you know, this isn't the first time this happened. Don't ever come to the Classic Truck Ranch just assuming that I'm going to be here, be available, or don't assume anything without having a concrete plan. Now, we have had people out here before, right? And we've even had people camp out here and stay out here. But that is always a well-rehearsed, there's notes involved with it and stuff. You don't just, I'm going to the Classic Truck Ranch in Oregon, get me an Annabella Truck Inspector General sticker. And he actually said that. He's like, well, at least I can get my Truck Inspector General sticker. And I'm like, good, you're setting the expectation bar nice and low. I said, well, we'll make sure that happens. So I'm going to go get Kermit. Jamie's going to go ace a test and become a level 2, which is better than a level 3. No, which is better than a level 1, but not as good as a level 3. And nobody's a level 4 right now because that's way up there. Love you.
Love you.
Classic Truck Rescue. Peace out. Well, I see you've already met Annabella.
She was gonna let me not get inspected.
Well, I actually brought a truck inspector general sticker, and we'll go ahead and slap that on now because she's already done the job. Hey, Kermit, oh, you all right with being filmed, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I got a YouTube
Kermit,
channel.
you look like a little bit like you plan on moving onto the ranch, and I'm just gonna let you know right now that that's not happening. It ain't happening, buddy.
What ain't happening?
You look like you're getting ready to set up camp.
Well,
When did you leave? Hey, you know what? I didn't know that, we'll go talk down there, but I have some recent events that you weren't aware of. I did go check my email, and I see where you left me an email saying I'm on my way. That's not normally how we do these things, which I'm pretty sure you understand. I saw you laughing too, by the way. And but my dad got moved to the emergency room the other night.
yeah.
The night you emailed me, as a matter of fact, and I left because I wanted to go see him. He was in bad shape,
Yeah.
and I did not get to see him, so I spent the night at my mom's house, did a little work on her house the next day, and then went to try to see him again, and I still couldn't see him, which is weird because I visited him in that same facility before. But let's get your truck inspector general sticker on there. Did you make sure that there was a room for you down at the local?
Well, I just got to talking to them. They said they had a room, but it won't be available until 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And how long are you going to be able to stay there?
Oh, just one night.
You're just spending one night?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't planning on getting much done on the building, were you?
I think.
It's supposed to...
Now, your dad, is he actually fading, or is he?
I don't know. I think, yeah. I hate to say that, but yeah. He's been in for 7 months, and that's why it was so urgent for me to go, that I felt to go see him, you know? But we'll talk about that later. Pull up there. Follow me on up there. Take that little dog with you. Oh, go. You want up here? Up. You got to go to the other side, honey.
You should get in here.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
You can get in my truck. You can get in my truck.
All right. It's customary, Kermit, that we usually put them behind the driver's head, because we figure he ain't looking right behind his head. You see what I'm saying?
Pretty much the driver's head is around here.
Oh, no. What about right there?
Let me get wipe off the mud.
All right. Annabella, come on. You're not done inspecting this truck. What about this thing? I don't know. Look at it.
Anna?
She's already inspected your truck.
Well, at least the important part of it.
Yeah.
The front end.
Here, can you hold this for me?
Oh, I think
Just, it's all running. All you got to do is point it. Right there. Can you see in the screen there?
so. Yep.
It's really hard for some reason to get these perfectly straight. But
Oh.
I try a little harder if I know a guy's actually driving the truck that it's going on, you know? We got no air bubbles, Kermit.
Isn't that
Man,
amazing?
it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Meant to be. Here. Look at that. Classic Truck Rescue. Truck Inspector General. Annabella approved. Woof. Woof. Okay, Anna, thanks for your work here. Is this a Ranger?
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching a video the other day, and there was this song about a Ranger pickup truck. Comment if you know. I'm gonna splice it in here. You've got a Ranger pickup. It's a song
Yeah,
And it's
the
like,
only one in the entire United States that looks like this.
yeah, I'm sure it is.
Hope they have little lights on it.
It's like a road emergency vehicle. But he's got the jumper thing. I bet you pull over every time someone's got the hood up, huh, Kermit? Don't
A
you?
lot of times I do.
Do you turn your emergency lights on and pull up and give them a jump?
Well, I'll tell you the truth.
He wants to turn his lights on. Well, I want to see the brighties.
Well,
Do they work?
Look at the back end of this thing first.
Yeah, that's just an extra set of flashers. I want to see some action.
You ain't seen that back there.
That's just, you're just running. Oh, you got extra ones, don't you? Do the bright ones work? Come on, let's see some emergency action. There we go. There we go. That's the money shot.
Here, fireman. Gotta have a green light to do that. Right there.
It's been a while since I talked to you, Kermit. You kind of blindsided me today. What did you retire from again?
Well, I'm a retired merchant sailor, retired truck driver.
All right, I guess that's enough. Okay, so it's supposed to be soaking tomorrow. I've got 3 orders to get out today, parts orders, and that's what pays for nails and stuff. So I'm going to go out there with Kermit. We're going to walk around. I have a couple of things that if Lou was here, I would ask him about. And then I'm going to get to work on some orders, and maybe Kermit and I will get something done while he's out here. Peace out. Old Kermit stopped here at Brutus Bumpside, wanted to know what's going on with him. What's going on with him is this is a very solid 1968 F600? Is it?
600 series, yeah.
F600 dual spool wrecker with a 390 4-speed, and all the wrecker stuff works on it. We had it running. I just haven't even touched it for a long time, and it doesn't have rod. It's got some scaling and stuff on the driver's floor, but the rockers, door bottoms, all that, cab corners, everything, roof, super solid on this truck, and it is for sale. Make me an offer, Rick at classictruckrescue.com. Got the custom cab. Don't know why it doesn't have an Annabella and Truck Inspector General sticker on it. It certainly will after today. And it needs a little tinkering, but we do have videos of this truck running and driving on the property. No major body damage issues, and like I said, no rod on it. And it needs to go to a good home. So if you're a Ford bump side lover, this might be your ticket right here, because I can't sell this one, and I already put a deposit on a more heavy duty version of this that's a little more appropriate as far as historical vehicles. Anyway, we're gonna go over here and look at this mess now, right, Kermit? Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to have soakers for 3 days, and I just started mowing out here the other day, but
Don't take long.
no, it don't take long. And now we're gonna have intermittent days where it's pouring rain or sunshine, which means this stuff's gonna go whoop. But these 2 sections are almost ready to go up. This section, I believe, is ready to go up, except I got to put those, what do they call them things? You know, they go in between the trusses. Oh,
I can't remember the name of the thing.
Lou knows the name. Anyway, got to put those things. Oh, I forget, but I've already got the hanger brackets on there and forgive me for forgetting the name, but these guys right here that go in between the trusses at the bottom, these trusses are all built, and all I have to do is put the fascia board on these. You told me you knew how to do this, right?
Well, I've
Kermit?
done a lot of carpentry in my lifetime, yeah, but the names of things have changed a lot since when
Okay,
man taught
I
me to do
understand
stuff.
that. Lou, you know, actually said the same thing to me, and I know for a fact that Lou poured over my plans, my building plans, and made a lot of phone calls and talked to a lot of people. He's an awesome carpenter. His work is just like, when he builds something, it's perfect. You know what I mean? He goes overboard. It takes him a long time, but I guess I ain't got room to talk right now. Anyhow, the only thing I have left to do on this section before I can raise it is I got to put these, wow, I'm forgetting the names of this stuff too. These are rafter tails. Yeah, rafter tails. And the fascia board that goes across here. And this section's ready to lift after that. Oh, that got a little tweaked, didn't it? Man, I got to get her up, folks. I got to get her up.
Pretty good. Actually, you're a lot further ahead than I thought you were on this thing.
Yeah, and so then this section, we have the trusses are built. That I have to straighten out the top on this before I put the web bracing in there. That's the bad one.
That's a little bit warped.
Yeah, but I learned how to fix them. And this one I think we already did. Yeah, so this one was worse than that one, believe it or not. And we fixed this one. So that's where I'm at. But I've got all the stuff to automatically lift them, to put on top of the poles, remote control, winches, lift her up.
Well, that side there is just about ready to put siding on it.
Yeah, it is, but I want to get the roof on.
Yeah.
And I want to get this stuff lifted up for one thing, then I can mow the whole thing. You know, it is really difficult to keep control of the grass and weeds when.
You know, I got the same length that you have, over 2,500.
Yeah.
Mine's a little bit different. I got a 25-foot extension cord that I made into a hand remote.
Oh, well, I got a wireless remote.
I got a wireless remote too,
but it's got a long wire. Yeah.
25-foot extension cord. The reason I did that is because, you know, that's batteries, you know, they have a tendency to die and it takes too long.
Yeah. Hey, Kermit, I got to get a piece out from you. All right, so Kermit and I have figured out that we have one day tomorrow to get as much done as we can, because Saturday we're having a soaker. Tomorrow's Friday. So he's going to show up first thing in the morning. I do appreciate you coming out, Kermit. You came a long way, and it means a lot to me. I do wish you to let me know, but we'll work with what we got, right?
I tried,
Yeah, you let me know. We didn't talk about it. You just said I'm on my way. That's all right. God bless you. Thank you, brother.
Okay, now we got to do what?
Same time. Peace out. All right. So, what time you want to get started in the morning?
What time is daylight?
I think it's about 7:30 now. Let's go 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Also, there right across from your motel is an awesome place for breakfast. It's called I think it's Cindy's. It's right across from your motel and across from the Ace Hardware. We'll talk. You can call me. You got your phone, right?
Yep.
You call me and I'm going to give you you don't even have to take your truck. You can walk right on over there, have an awesome breakfast, and then we'll get started. Maybe I should buy you breakfast tomorrow.
I can do that.
Yeah, I should probably buy you breakfast.
I got some grub in the truck.
Well, we'll talk tonight. I got an emergency that popped up with one of my best friends. He just got some real bad news, and got to spend some time with him. I'll see you tomorrow, but let's talk tonight and plan out our strategy, what we're gonna do, and all that. All right, good meeting you, Kermit.
Yeah, Jane.
Yeehaw! That's
yeah,
my
dude,
girl.
test.
She owned it.
Not owned it. I got a 75%.
You know that means you passed, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I love you. Congratulations, kiss, kiss.
None of those freaking questions were anything that I studied. Like the words are mixed up. We're in utility 2 now.
Okay.
What?
I hate to rain on your parade.
What? What?
Evan's going through a bad time right now.
Oh.
But congratulations, and I did tell her that I was going to take her out to celebrate if she passed. Well,
Sorry, you all right?
I was just congratulating my wife on. I told her you're blazing a trail, and she felt like she. What'd you say, honey? Just say everything you just said. But
I can't say it verbatim, but I'm just saying.
so you were saying like my mom was the first woman of Rotary.
I couldn't fail because, first of all, I'm the only female in public works that these guys know to speak of. So that makes it to where I feel like I have a disadvantage. So I have to prove myself. So I have to pass because I can't fail. And your mom was the first chick in the Rotary thing to do her thing. So I felt like I gotta fill my mom's boots. So, and then
Them some big little boots to fill, but you both wear little tiny
and
boots.
then Rick's like, you could be like some kind of thing for
Trendsetter, trailblazer.
I'm like, no, in this day and age, I don't want to do that. I just want to be my own thing because everything's weird right now. I'm just so blessed that I have this job. I work with 6 great guys that are amazing.
And they treat you good, and I
They do
appreciate
treat
that.
me
And that's a
good.
little shout out from me, Jamie's husband, to the guys she works with.
I have super
I know you
great
treat her nice.
coworkers. My
I know
boss
you
is
do.
awesome. My boss's boss is awesome. The city of Malala is awesome.
And we pray about them every morning,
And
don't
I
we?
love working the streets.
Hold up now. Oh my goodness. Believe it or not, the shipper is at the gate. I got my friend home and tucked into bed. And I got Kermit at the motel. And the shipper's here. I'll be back. Well, Jamie's happy. She passed her test.
Woo! Butterscotch moonshine!
She's safe at home on her own property, being very responsible. She told me that she wanted to go do a Brody in the pasture. This is my silver bullet racing car. Jamie's all happy about this car. I'm gonna take her for do some pasture mobbing in this car. Peace out.
Spooky!
No, you said
Spooker! No, that's Spooker. I'm like, Spooker.
no. That is the silver bullet racing car.
No, whatever. You call him what you want. I have ties to him.
I know you have ties to him, but I have ties to him too because I bought him.
Well,
and,
I know.
and
You
I
bought
bought
all
this.
of them.
Okay, but I'm trying to keep Mama happy, and Mama's got a good one.
Happy, but Spooker was goodness. Spooker's gonna be a.
He's not done yet.
Robber. I know.
He's not done.
I just
Here,
feel bad for him.
here.
Can
You
I
said
just
you
see
wanted to
one?
go. Okay, but you said you wanted to go have some fun
No,
in
I
this car.
wanted you. I want to be the passenger.
Yeah. I guess I'll put the brights on. And the
Oh,
fog
because those
lights.
still work. Oh, those still work.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
As long as it's summertime, we're
I'm
not.
glad you can roll your window down
I know. I always have been able to.
and move your seat.
Yep.
I'm trying to keep the wife happy.
Maybe you need your like redneck like GoPro hat.
Well, you don't have
Debauchery. Yeah, we did video this debauchery of this
to.
car.
Debauchery.
Yeah, we're.
Did you not
I
tell
love
me?
that word.
Did you not tell me that you wanted to go
I
have fun in
did.
the race car?
But isn't the word debauchery
It's
so
a
bad?
Yeah.
Debauchery.
It's a good word.
Debauchery.
It kind of explains what we're doing right
Here
now.
we go, folks.
Holy cow.
Oh, good gosh. Trying to be friendly.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good
We're
gosh.
probably going to lose the front bumper.
No, not the bumper.
You wanted to go?
Oh my gosh.
This wasn't mine.
Am I going to be in Ricky's lap? Because I remember one night in the Camaro, I was in Ricky's lap, and our breakfast was on the
Hey, wait a minute. I
floorboard.
got all the building materials moved out of the pasture.
So you better know where you're
Yeah,
going.
you better hang on.
Here we go. Ooh, AMG, baby. Come on, man. Do you remember how to drive your car? Come on, man. Oh, burn him up. Oh, my gosh. We are getting sideways, folks. Oh, I hear something. No, I hear it clunk. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, my gosh, this is awesome. No. Spookster, I'm so sad for you, but this is so much fun. Oh, clunk.
Oh, that might be a rock.
Lower control arm bushings. Lower control arm bushings. Now, oh, there they go again. Oh, 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 oh. The circles are fun, but the bumps are worse. Oh my god. So much for mowing the pasture.
People get mad when we do this too, honey. I get bad comments.
What?
Oh, you killed the dandelions.
Oh my gosh, no! He's killing the lower controller bushings. They're shot. They are freaking shot. Oh. Oh my god. I don't even know, but I have to say that this little CLK 430 is bad. Who takes a CLK 430 in the woods? In the pasture? Nobody! It's blasphemy! It's wrong!
Don't do
But
that.
it's so much fun!
Don't do that.
But it's fun! Oh my god, this, I love this little car!
Do you get it?
I'm
Do you get it,
crying, I'm
kinda?
crying.
Why?
Because
He's fine.
some teenager would love to have this car and be like, oh my god, I got the most
Yeah, well, they
badass
need to
car on the
pony up.
planet. Yeah, after Ricky Maylander Classic Truck Rescue beat the out of it in the pasture.
Watch your
Oh,
mouth.
I'm sorry. This
I'm
is
gonna have to
this is
editate.
Patreon. Editate.
Editate. Did you just say editate?
I did. Editate.
Jamie doesn't editate
Editate
my
for the
videos.
idiots.
Well, I gotta be careful not to back into the nice one.
Yeah, don't do that.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Do you get it?
Yeah. I just feel bad. What is his temp at? What's his oil pressure at?
I
What's
think he's okay.
temperatures at
Temps,
80?
not even 90.
We don't know what his oil pressure
Not
is
even
because
90.
Mercedes doesn't allow you to know that. We have no idea
Didn't even
what
red
his oil
light.
pressure is at because Mercedes doesn't allow you to
Why
know
are you
that.
bothering me with all these details?
Because these are things we need to know. He still hasn't redlined. He hasn't redlined because he's got a spark plug wire from Old McDonald. We can't redline. He's got a spark plug governor on him. He's got a plug wire governor.
All right, camera off.
Alright,
Camera
whatever.
off. Did you have a good time tonight,
I did have
honey?
fun, thank you.
I love you. I'm
I
proud
always
of you.
have fun getting squirrely in vehicles with you. Break your gas!
Break her gas.